I know a lot of you try to get ahead of me with knowing what projects I've got coming up. I'm working on a mini album at the moment, and this is the paper collection I'm going to be using. So if any of you have already got this or want to try and get hold of it, or get hold of something similar, you know, you get ahead of the game, so when I've released the next online workshop, you'll be able to craft along with me. So let me show you the paper collection I'm going to be using for this project. This is a Teresa Collins collection called Daily Stories. She does these paper collections that have 9 sheets of 12 by 12 patterned double-sided card stroke paper in them. They're very heavy quality, really good. And then you also get in her collections a couple of sheets of these sticker sheets to all tie in with the project. So if you want to craft with me at home and you can't get hold of this collection, please do not worry, because you can make this project with similar elements. These are a bonus, okay? These are a bonus to the collection. So if you can get some sticker sheets to match your paper collection, brilliant. But these are a bonus. So I'm going to pop those to one side and show you what you've got. In the collection it says 9 sheets of double-sided paper, which is absolutely true. But 3 of the sheets, if I just bring this in at the bottom, 3 of the sheets are in this style. So they're like what we call Project Lifestyle. Okay, so you've got the cards on there. So 3 of them are like that, but on the other side you've also got the nice plain patterning as well. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using. So there's 3 here. I probably will use some of the elements and then some elements from the back of the papers as well. Okay, so you need 3 sheets similar to that, and then the other 6 sheets are just normal 12 by 12 pattern papers. The nice thing about having a paper collection is you've not got to think about matching your papers up. The colours all match in beautifully, and you've got a nice selection of different patterns and elements to them. So there's 6 sheets here of 12 by 12. I'm going to flip it over and the camera will probably go berserk. Okay, so that's the flip side. So they're a good sturdy weight. I'd say they're about 250 GSM, so they're good weight pattern paper. But as I say, there's lots of paper collections out there on the market. You know, Graphic 45, My Mind's Eye, Kaisercraft. You know, there's so many paper people out there on the market, and depending on what country you're in, you can still craft along with me. So have a look at what you've got, perhaps in your crafty stash. Perhaps you've got a paper collection, you haven't used it all. You're going to need 6 sheets of 12 by 12. Okay, I've got 3 sheets here, just to say again, of the Project Lifestyle, but they've got plain backing on them as well, so we're going to be using that. And then if you can get any sticker collections to match what you're using, brilliant, thumbs up there if you can, but don't worry if you don't. Have a look through your crafty stash. You know, these are just some letter stickers here in white. I bet if you go through your crafty stash at home, you've got some elements like this. So this is what I'm going to be using for my up and coming project. It's a great little mini book. The pages inside are going to be 6 by 6 size, so great size. I know a lot of you like working with the 6 by 6 size. And this time we're not going to do a hinge system, we're going to do a bookbinding system. So let me show you what we're going to be doing for this. If I bring this in, this is what I'm going to be using for my cover. This is a couple of chipboard covers I've got. I had these left over from a project years ago. Okay, and then I've got 3 of the book rings. Again, these book rings are something you've probably already got in your crafty stash at home. Okay, so it's just some book rings there. I've just measured the size of the book rings, just in case some of you are wanting to know. I would say they're about a 1 1/4 inch book ring. Okay, so that's 1 1/4 inches across. As for the chipboard, this is measuring 7 inches by 6.5 inches roughly. Okay, so if I convert that into centimetres for you, that's 17.5 centimetres by 16 centimetres. So this is chipboard, quite thin, like a thin MDF. You could use MDF. If not, you could use a good strong mount board, which I know you can pick up in your craft shops or online. Okay, or I know a lot of you upcycle. You might have some packaging or something that you could use, but it's just something for the board, okay, for the cover. So this time we're going to do a ring bind cover instead of a hinge. Okay, so great project for someone new out there that hasn't had a go at making hinges. So just to give you a little heads up, a project that will be coming up very shortly. Bye bye for now.